woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Now, here's the thing, good people. This is a whole different situation altogether. Black Panther 2. Wakanda Forever. The movie review. Now, like I said in the walk up, I haven't seen it a second time yet. They didn't show us a trailer scene. But we can get into this because I feel we need to actually do that. There are many different things that are on display in this film. That are, somebody's texting me, hold on. I want to make sure I send this off to them. That now that I'm calmed down from watching the film, this is no spoiler, by the way. I mean, we're definitely doing everything correct here on our end. But from the very opening montage, it is a very beautiful tribute to Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa. Very opening, so the movie hits home. It's a very emotional movie. I probably wouldn't want everyone to be involved, like little kids. Like it seems like with us, they try to prepare us, like we relate more to drama and trauma than anybody else. Like black people movie got to be pain. Pain is relative to us. There's an incident that goes down in which, the scope of this really is blacks are fighting Mexicans till they realize who the real enemy is. Now, Namor is fighting for his people, the Talokan, which doesn't really necessarily makes him a villain. He's just somebody who is fighting for his people. And he believes Wakanda is weakened now because they don't have a protector. And he's like, what right did you have to tell our secrets to the other side? To outsiders. Y'all got all this thing. What you telling them for? They don't need to know. Now, I don't need to know. Look, if y'all friends or y'all foes. Because now I got all these foreigners coming over here digging around in my area. In my backyard. Because of what y'all did. So, this turns into what's supposed to be important and really matter situation to something that it doesn't quite land, especially a character in here I don't really care for, and that is the Riri Williams character. Now, I understood why she was shoved in here because you need someone in here that's going to actually make an impact and make a hit. In other words, translation. You need someone who's going to come in here and be able to deliver when it's time to deliver, right? For the kids. She's for the young black teenage girls. Okay? That's what this is for. And as I'm told you before, this thing could be called Woman Forever. There's almost no male representation in this film. M'Baku, who I came to really see, like shine in this film, he has a couple of parts, but nothing really of impact. He's barely in this month. I mean, Agent Ross, I guess they say you gotta have a white guy, so Agent Ross is in it, but he's not important. This little minor thing they give him to do, he's out of the picture. You know, he was more involved in the first one than he was in this one, and he had little role in the first one, but it was more meaningful and more had a point than this. People don't understand that there is a situation that arises that people have to overcome, and I'm aware of that. I believe the world is aware of it. We have different way we look at things. And when we look at it from different eyes, we are forced to do things that, like, people are going to say, oh, I loved it just because, it's Black Panther. They won't review it as a regular movie. The action scenes they're decent for what they are. It was nothing I was going to write home about. What I really loved is some of the action shots, like the up close shots, the camera angle shots. I think Ryan Coogler does a great job of filming action shots coming towards people. It was like different angle shots that you normally wouldn't get. That I thought he did a really good job with. But a lot of it seems CGI. Like, you see something and you say, well, that seems a little CGI. And of course, this is going to get compared to Aquaman. As far as the underwater Talokan, and it's just that Aquaman was spent almost predominantly in the water. Like, really, it was in the water. Even when they were outside the water a little bit to film the little scenes that they did, they ended up going right back to the water. So that means exactly what it was. Well, Aquaman is a much fleshed out movie than this, but because Namor and Aquaman are basically the same character, it's just, Marvel's version and DC's version. Everybody wanted to see how this was going to play out. Namor seems more dangerous with no sense of humor at all. And that's the way I wanted him. He's somebody who actually comes from his land. and actually spent a lot of time there and not on the surface world. So I understand his you know, angle. Okoye was outstanding as usual, as what she does as Okoye. Angela Bassett performance was great. Shuri was great. Like as far as their performances, it's when you bring the non-Wakanda element into it that says, okay, all right, stop this. Let's spread everything apart. Come on, Riri Williams. And I feel bad because it's not her. And I hate to have to do that to target this young girl who coming up and she's doing what's on the script. But it's like they're forcing this into the script almost. So that it can say, okay, we need something to draw the kids in. Okay. Who's going to be that comic relief for the kids? And let's get Riri Williams in. Let's force this down people's throat. Because why? We got a Disney series coming where people get to see Riri Williams. So we got to tease this over and over. And let's just bring her into stuff that ain't got nothing to do with her, really. Let's just keep bringing her in. So it's like they jammed her in the movie. And you can tell because there are tons of drawbacks from this film that I have a problem with. Not only it is long. You don't really feel it when you're in the movie until the end. When you get near the end of the movie, you're going to see like Montage City. It's just like it won't end. Everybody's got something to say, and it's a statement. So, yeah, montage, monologues. That's what you're gonna see: montages and monologues. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, 2.5 stars out of 4 is my movie review. I have to see it again to see if I could grade it even higher. But out of 4 stars, I give it 2.5 stars. I just think the distractional season parts, I love Namor parts. I could tell the reshoots. I can definitely see they added more of him into the film. Because some of the scenes just seem like they just made him. I'm like, man, did he just have a lunch? Did he go somewhere to and have dinner and then just got back in costume? And they got everybody else out here. It looked like a scene they recorded a while ago. And a scene that they just did 2 days ago. I'm like, whoa. That's a reshoot. But yeah, I'm very interested to see what's going to happen with this character. The actor that played Namor was great. Spoiler review will come and give us a different take. What this means for the future, we're going to see. I'm hearing that they're going to do a Wakanda thing on Disney Plus. So I believe that's where they're, leaning up to and why certain events happened the way they happen on here. 2.5 stars out of 4 for Wakanda Forever. And now that I can officially talk about the film because the embargo's been lifted at noon at 12 p.m. So it's done. I'm out.